July 1st is Canada Day, so I'm going to put together a manicure in tribute to Canada. We have a couple of Canada themed plates. CJS LC08 and CJS LC09 both were created in collaboration with a Facebook group called Stampaholic. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to be using today as a base, we used Angelic White number 34 for our white, and we used number 63, which is Scarlet Letter, for our red, beautiful metallic red. So I'm going to be stamping with Jenny's Gonna Love It, do a white on white, and also number 63 Scarlet Letter. So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to take each of, well, just a bunch of the provinces here and create a tone on tone on one of these. So just going to kind of grab random provinces, scrape, nice light touch on the pickup, and straight down, just kind of in random order. I want to just sort of create a backdrop in order to put something else over top. The lighter you roll over top, the better to lift. And I want to end up with Happy Canada Day on top here. So let's fill this in completely. Let's use some Alberta. And light scrape, even lighter on the pickup. Don't like that one. Even though we're doing tone on tone, we've got a lot of bubbles in that one. So let's try that again. Make sure it's clean. And a little trick, I'm going to apply in one direction, and then I'm going to lightly scrape in the other. Now keep in mind too that this scraper has been primed. I actually use a block buffer, that's much better, a block buffer to take off any jagged edges. Let's go straight across there. Let me show you exactly what I mean. Grab a black buffer out of my drawer here. And just prime the edges. When we manufacture these, they're punched, so they actually end up with rough edges. But if you come with a block buffer or just a very fine sanding file and take off the roughness, you're going to get a much better scrape, much smoother scrape. So just a little trick to help with the quality of your lift and what you're picking up off your plates. Okay, let's get a couple more on there. Let's use New Brunswick. The right shape to pop in there. And let's use just sort of the back side of Ontario here, right in there. And there, now we've got kind of our monochromatic backdrop. I'm just gonna clean this guy off here. Just using a lint roller to clean off my stamper. And now number 63, Scarlet Letter. Just gonna make sure it's well mixed. And I'm going to use that to write Happy Canada Day here. So again, applying in one direction, scraping in the other, and quickly lift that up. They're very, very fine images. And the finer the image, the faster it's going to start to dry as soon as you scrape it. So here we go, Happy Canada Day right in the middle. Just take your time getting it where you want it. Press and hold. That looks really pretty over top of all the other words there. All right. So I'm going to switch to the other plate here for this next nail, part of it anyway, and just use this full coverage image with all the, there's actually different cities and different provinces on there. And we'll use Jenny's Gonna Love It for that. Some hearts and all sorts of good stuff. So apply your polish, nice scrape, All right, this one's gonna be a little faster. Go ahead and pop it down. And then the extra words that I have over here on the side, Canada, that's what I'm gonna use down here to fill in that extra space because it wasn't quite long enough for this nail. And that's fully covered. That's a super quick way to do that. But I wanted you to see that if you've got the other plate, that you can still create that same look. All right, now I want to use, go back to this plate here, number 8. I'm going to use Oh Canada in the center of that other one. Where are we at? So I'm gonna apply that direction and then scrape the other. Really quickly come back, get that picked up. Let's see if we like it. Yeah, I think that looks really good. It'll be telling once you get over top of the nail whether you like the lift or not. And I like it. So we're gonna pop it right down in the middle. Oh, Canada. There we go. So only one left. This is gonna be a pretty simple design, but it's very striking when it's done. Now we just need a maple leaf in the center of our Canadian flag. So let's make sure that this image, I'm gonna use this guy here, a little bit larger. Make sure it's clean. And we're gonna flood in the color, and I'm gonna keep in mind applying in one direction and removing in the other. And roll over top. Missing a little wee bit of that right over here. We can do better. So we'll give it a quick clean again. Dropping things, of course. So the last nail we're going to do on this manicure is just simply a maple leaf in the center here to create our Canada flag. We're going to use this image right here, and I'm going to use a scarlet letter. Let's make sure it's nicely mixed. Making sure your polishes are well mixed is very important to get a nice crisp lift on your image. So I'm going to apply it away from me and scrape towards me and try and get all these tiny little points. Can be tricky. So there's our scrape, move quick, and our lift, and there we go, perfect lift. And then take your time. I want to go straight in the center and make it as centered as possible. Press and hold. And there we have our Canada Day manicure. Hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.